the alchemist works for the jeweler for a long time. The jeweler, like, he talks about how the jewelry shop used to be, how the jewelry shop used to be an attraction, and everyone used to come here, and it used to be booming. But now, not a lot of people come here because it's on the top of this little mountain. So the alchemist working for him, he's like, you know what? Let me shine up some jewels. Let me set up a spot on the very bottom of this mountain so more people get attracted. And through his hard work and dedication and just following his intuition and his dream and his purpose, he feels like the alchemist's purpose, he was able to turn the store around where it became very busy and all
it was popping.
It was popping. So it got to the point where the jewelry store owner, was talking to the guy. He was just like, where he's more of a dreamer. He was like, he told the alchemist, like, I don't like you because you did this for me when
I was satisfied with my life.
Yeah, he was way more satisfied with his life prior of just dreaming. And it taught the alchemist a lesson of, like, my goals and my path and the way I want to move may not always be the same as everyone else's path. I may be someone who wants to strive for the best and do this my way and do it this way, but not everyone wants to be in the game. Some people are content of just being on the sidelines, just wanting to dream about being in the game, but they don't really want to be in the game. So that's the story, and that's the nugget that was kind of written in there.
Well said, bro. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and also, like, we spoke with, remember when we spoke to Daisy about, like, how do you wake people up type of thing? Yeah, and she said, like, some people, as far as their curriculum in life goes, like, their purpose is just a dream, right? Like don't, like, anything beyond that, it's like,
too much.
It's too much, or it's not even what they want. Like, the dream isn't really what they want, but just dreaming it, that feeling,
it's perfect for them.
You know what I mean?
Like that hope, that hope they have one day.
But as far as that goes, do you guys feel like you guys are dreamers? You guys are doers?
That's a good
I think we're all a little bit of both at some point. Everyone likes, I dream about things I want to do, but realistically, I also I don't know if I can do that, but I'm also realistic in understanding what's in my power that I can do. So, there's things I like to do. I've been doing this clothing shit for so long, but I know how hard it is to even break through in that shit. It's not easy. But that's the part of it. Like, you just got to keep dreaming and hope something sticks. That's just how I take it, and I try to apply myself to whatever I dream about. But realistically, even days like now, it's harder because the world's fucked up.
Yeah. I've had my phases in life where I was doing just like, we previously discussed with Craig, where momentum. I had that momentum going in a phase of my life, so I was doing, and my, how could you say, where I was going in life was, the proof in the pudding. I was just ascending, and, but I always had dreams as well. My dreams were starting to get bigger though. As I was moving up, my dreams were growing with it. And that's when 2020 came, and life has changed kind of since then. And I've tried my best to get that momentum, but as you know, Jerizy and Jermaine, like, I don't know why, but shit's just been happening. But you know what? Right now,
Danny's going through the great reset.
I'm going through my great reset, honestly. And you know what? The silver lining's right there. And, because a lot of doing is happening right now. And so things are turning up. And that's due in part because of just putting myself out there, as, obviously trying to improve myself, taking the initiative of, going to the gym, trying to improve myself and mentally. So, and that's where I got to thank you guys, honestly, because you guys have supported me even when I've been down mentally. So thank you. But yeah, that's, we have our phases of doing and dreaming. Absolutely. But we have to not, I really think we can't be stuck in the dream.
Yeah.
We
You gotta tip the scales,
because-
you know.
Yeah.
It's like my mentor taught me: our thoughts become our words, and then our words become our actions. But it's important that we must like move everything, like keep it going, keep that flow going.
You know why a lot of people stay in the dreaming phase is because they try something and then when they fail, they fucking. I don't know why people are afraid of that. You know, I failed a lot of times, and like I've learned so much. I back then I used to be fucking scared to fail just because I was like, fuck, I don't want to do that. But then I guess it comes with a more mature thought process that you're like, you know, I'm gonna learn from that. I'm gonna learn whatever that lesson's trying to give me and apply it to the next thing and constantly do something else and just keep doing. I've been trying to, you know, like Danny says, you know, we're always dreaming and we're always doing, but the part of that is to tip the scale so you're always doing more than dreaming. And that's a lot of people stay stuck in dreaming because they don't like the process. They don't like the work. And so that's why they get stuck. Yeah, that's why people are so caught up on the whole Instagram thing. Like everyone says, no one posts their failures on Instagram, and everyone's chasing like, oh, dude, this guy's so successful. But then when you find out what he had to do to get there, most people would be like, I don't want to do that.
They don't want that work.
Yeah,
the lifestyle that's portrayed and the instant gratification that's received of it, like the likes and the views and everything. It makes you feel like you're important when in reality we're just a speck.
Were you going to say something, Kyle?
Yeah, you know, I was just gonna be vulnerable. I think I'm more of a dreamer, and I think growing up, I had a problem doing. You know, even in school and with work and showing up to work. Sometimes being distracted by shenanigans, girls, homies, whatever it is. So I've always been a dreamer. I've always had, you know, aspirations of becoming a DJ, a fighter, NBA player. God forbid, you know,
we all fucking did.
going to Beckman High School and Irvine and whatnot, whatever. But I think now I'm finally in that phase of, you know, tipping the scales, like you guys said, and I think that is because of adversity. I think it's because of failure. You know, like I've failed so many times that it was like, bro, stop watching porn. Stop smoking, you know, go to work, exercise, eat well. And, you know, I'll get on really good streaks where I'll do all of those things: cold showers, wake up, run, fast, blah, 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 meditate, et cetera, and the results are clear. You know, the results show themselves right away. But then when you stop being consistent and you start going to that dreaming phase again, and you stop doing, it can be a dangerous place to be, man. You know, so
absolutely.
I just thought about this and brought up the point that I touch on this topic about. But yeah, I do agree. We all, obviously, the dreamer, the doer had to have a dream in order to do. So you are kind of in the dreaming phase before you become the doer. But yeah, you can get stuck in the dreaming phase. You know what I mean? But I think the thing that makes you unstuck and gets you past that phase is your drive. And I always learned that there are two different types of drive. And this brings back to what Cyrel was saying. He hated sucking so much that it drove him, right? And so there's two drives, is like I said, there's one where you're running to a goal, and there's one where you're running from something that gets you moving. You know what I mean? So do you think you're running to like a better you, or you're running from sucking? You know what I'm saying?